Do you always follow trendy fashion?
Why not? I consider myself really a fashionable person and I really don't want to look outdated. For that reason, I always follow the latest trends.
How has fashion changed in your country in recent years?
In recent years, I can say there has been a dramatic change. In the past, people were not fashionable in my country at all. But due to the globalization, people are getting to know about the latest trends and latest fashions. We are having the latest brands, or I can say the most of the international brands. And that's the reason why people are becoming brand conscious in my country and they are very much concerned about how they carry themselves.
Is maintaining fashion expensive in your country?
Unfortunately, it is because if I talk about the latest brands or the fashionable brands, they come at a very high cost. Similarly, fashionable accessories, hairstyles, for all these, people have to pay a very heavy price. So I can say that it do come at a heavy cost.
Do you think fashion is an important part of our life?
Yes, indeed. It has become a part and parcel of our lives because if we do not follow the fashion, it is quite obvious that people consider you outdated. And at the same time, when we follow the fashion, we feel more confident and it enhances our personality. So, yes, it is very important part of our lives.
Are there many public facilities in your country?
Yes, we do. The government of my country is very much concerned about the society, and for their convenience, it offers variety of services, and it can be the public hospitals, public transportation, schools, libraries, parks, and there are so many.
Do you go to park often?
Yes, I visit a park on daily basis. It is my daily routine because I am very much concerned about my health and it is the best way to stay active and fit. Park is a place where I jog for a while in the evening and also do a bit of yoga.
Do you think parks should be free of charge?
I totally agree because a vast majority of the visitors here is either young children or old people, and they certainly cannot pay any kind of charge to visit such facility. Hence, it should be free to most or free to all.
What public facilities do you use often?
As said, I am a regular visitor of park, but the facility that I use most being a student, there is a public library in the locality I live, and evening hours I spend there reading some interesting study material.
Have you received anything that was handmade by the person who gave it to you?
Actually, last month I received a handmade gift from my friend, and it was actually a handmade painting of Sikh Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and he is actually very much into art. And I requested him that he could create some kind of art for me, and I was very happy to receive it.
When receiving a gift, do you prefer something that was self made or something bought in stores?
No doubt, something bought from store definitely has more value in terms of money, but I definitely give preference to something handmade because it shows that how much efforts a person has put in making that thing for you, and it is exactly proportional to the love and emotion he has towards you.
How do you feel when you create something with your own hands?
It's quite obvious for me to feel proud because it is always a great moment. It cheers me up, it gives me the eternal happiness when I create something, and I feel on cloud nine when I create something and somebody really appreciate my efforts. For example, in this case, when I gifted handmade flowers to my friend and he hugged me and got emotional to see how beautiful they are.
Do you think that handmade items have a special calm or character that machine made items lack?
There is no question about it because handmade things are very unique in themselves. Because, in contrast, machine made things are just replicated, or they are just the replica of the man made things. We can take example of the paintings of Picasso, which are worth $1 million because they are handmade, and no machine can ever come across that kind of quality. Undoubtedly, they have a very special charm and character.
Have you ever sold anything handmade items that you have created?
To be very honest, I create art to satisfy my soul. That's the reason why, if I create something very special, I gift it to somebody or just keep it or place it in my own room. But I have never ever thought of selling my art, and I can say that I would never sell the art as well, because it would not. Because my intent is not to make money out of my art.